man. I only seen a smidget of this, man. I seen a smidget, and then I watched a little bit more to kind of get the context of it. So you have an interracial couple here, black woman, white dude, and I'm gonna just let it go from here, man. Let's go.
Stroller and holding one of my nieces, and she'd be kissing on me and auntie. And in public, people are like, oh, it's so nice that the babies love the nanny so much. Mother-in-law is like, well, the nanny has a more expensive purse than the mom.
Okay, so let's talk about interracial marriage. How has that been for you when you?
Rough. Yes, we have very lengthy discussions about it's us. It's we choose each other.
Yep.
David, he is a 6 foot tall white doctor. There are things that he does not recognize when we're out in public, microaggressions. Like we'll go to the grocery store and we're putting this stuff up and they'll say, oh, do you need a divider? And it's like, do it look like I need a divider? No, it doesn't look like I need a divider. We're paying for this together. We're together. Or when
We go
this
to
is what he
restaurants.
hates the most.
Do you need separate checks?
You know, we sit booed up. I'm eating off his plate. We're a very
we
affectionate
don't
couple,
need
and they
separate
will
checks.
ask us, "Are you sure you don't need a separate check?" And so from now, he says, "My wife and I will have, or my wife will have," because he just got so annoyed by it.
Very smart.
Yeah.
I had to learn a lot because growing up, predominantly white area, I have not been attuned to some of what Buffy was talking about with regards to kind of the microaggressions and some of the subtle racism and things like that really are all around. And so I would miss these things.
Yeah, we'd be at a party and I'd be like, "I'm ready to go."
And it would, it has caused conflict for us because I have missed something and she's furious about something and I just didn't get it.
Oh, it's hard. Like you have to always validate your relationship. Like, why are y'all together? Like people are always
questioning and
like how did
interested.
this happen?
Yeah.
That's weird. She sold this and he sold that. And it's just like, I don't think that couples that are of the same race get as much flack as we do. And I'd be pushing a stroller and holding one.
All right. A couple things to unpack here. Comment section is gonna be telling. That's why I really did the video. But it didn't bother him. He didn't pick up on it because he didn't care about it. It didn't bother him. It only became an issue because she kept getting mad and she made it an issue. Had she not made it an issue or brought it up to his attention, he doesn't sympathize with her in that way. He doesn't empathize with that. He's like, I didn't pick up. He still don't pick up on. He still don't really understand it because he don't care. And that's one of the things people warn about interracial relationships is that, especially when it's a dude to a woman, a dude really just care about protecting, providing, and doing what he's supposed to do. He don't want to be your emotional support animal. Let me just tell you that right now. Women want to be emotionally in tune with men, but it's a man's job not to let them be emotionally in tune with them. Or no, I don't want to say in tune, but like let them really know how they feeling. Men protect women's feelings by not really telling women how they real feel, not just about the woman or a situation, just in general. If women knew how comfortable and how comfortable we were with being unhappy and not getting things our way, it doesn't bother us the same way it bothers them. But when you talk about a woman to a man, a woman wants to be emotional. She wants to be knowing everything. But men, we don't care about that. We don't really give a damn. We got so much other stuff to worry about in life and making sure y'all good. Now we got to be all emotional support animals. We don't want to do that. Y'all want to be knowing what we feel emotionally and what we know and what we do mostly, but y'all really don't want to go down that. Y'all don't really want to open that Pandora's closet because y'all couldn't handle what's in there. All right. So that's kind of the different dynamic from male to female and female to male in this. He, as a doctor, he worried about, surgeries or whatever he do, his patients and, making sure she good and she happy and she fed and he protecting and providing and dating her. He don't really got time to worry about the rest of the bull job. That's just keeping it a thou while. But she kept bringing it up, and now he's like, all right, I deal with this bullshit. And every guy deals with that in a different way. It may be your girl get off work and she It's just trauma dumping on you about all the bad things you hear at work. You don't want to hear that shit. And they say this question that they may never ask, but they're like, how your day at work? We know they don't care about what you went through at work. They don't care about the bullshit you went through. They don't care. They don't care. We know they don't care. Oh, it was okay. It was good. They don't give a fuck about what we went through. But we got to care about what they went through. Also protect, provide, put our lives on the line. It's just a whole different beast. So I get it from that aspect of it, and it bothers her. But this is what you signed up for. You can call it the nanny. You know what I'm saying? You being called the nanny. You knew what you signed up for when you did this. And this ain't coming from black men. She getting these look. This coming from Becky's. You took one of they 6-foot doctor. You took one of the good ones. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you signed up for. No relationship is going to be easy. That's a fact. No relationship is going to be easy. It's always going to be something. It's always going to be something within a relationship. It's always going to be something, whether you're dealing with this or you with somebody your same color. It's always going to be something. Women just don't know how to just shut it all out. They don't. One thing about women, they feel like every time they peep something, they got to call it out. They just can't take it. They can't even peep game and just not meticulously move, but kind of make their move in silence. So let me just read the comment section for y'all, right? And I want to read this for you, and this is your farewell from this video. So you got Little Mama 122777. It takes a special person to be successful in a relationship. You have to be willing to accept the other party's perspective is completely different from your own. That's in any relationship, to be honest. But I think she kind of mean on cultural instances. Even though you grew up separately, you now have to grow together and truly grace for the opposite party. Y'all won. Yeah, ain't no opposite party. You got this Shannon Balenciaga, a 10. Erica Cobb. Oh, I love y'all so much. If this was a black man with a white woman, this wouldn't get so much love. I'm telling you this. And this is, I shout out to Ari Nikki. She said, this is why I can't do it. Yes, I've tried. She's a divester. It just was way too exhausting. Being me is exhausting enough. So she said she tried. She couldn't do it because they don't care about what you go through racial wise. And I say that from a man to a woman because a man is already dealing with bullshit on a daily basis. He don't have to deal with other women. Get mad when you don't try to put yourself in their shoes and empathize with them. But the fucked up thing about most women, they cannot empathize with you. Like, they don't care about what you going on. They don't care that your back is hurt. Only reason they care about most men in these situations is when he can't provide the money. Now that becomes a red flag. Now we need to rub your back. Now we need to get you to the doctor. They want you to stay alive so they can still maintain a lifestyle and still survive. They don't care about you as a person. Most women don't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all literally make sense. I got 10 toes about my auntie Buffy and Uncle Dave. It's a black woman. I'm telling you, they never shoot down. This is their fantasy. You know how they read those thug love books? This is their fantasy. They want to be in this type of relationships. And the women that don't do this, is the only reason they don't do it is because they don't like going through the awkwardness or the cultural divides. But if that wasn't the issue, the majority of black women, you don't see no negative comments. You don't see no negative comments. We have much better opinions than black women. They are down. Damn. I don't know who this was. That seemed to be a white guy. So I don't know. He ain't got it. Oh, this makes me so sad. I adore y'all. Another black woman. Telling y'all, man. Next time some of you brothers, you want to interracially date, remember these videos that I do. Remember the black woman in the comment section. Said when me and my husband with our kids, people always asking just my husband, not looking at me. Where do your kids get the curly hair from? My husband was very loudly there. They don't care. Look here, man. They don't care, dog. They don't care. My greatest fear is when my light-skinned mixed kid babies is that they were through tantrum. Someone would try to take them from me when I get arrested. I'm telling y'all, man. I be telling y'all, man, the women, black women want you to stay on the plantation while they divest. They don't talk about how Brad make them a single mother. Brad get them STD. That's not the issue. Even in Africa, when that Russian dude infected them with that, shit, they blame black men for this. As a black woman, I married to a white man. Simply not true. So many people, although in their business, my daughter was told by her 6-year-old classmate that his parent told him it's wrong for mixed. Yet they know this. They willing to go through this. But guess what? They not willing to grow with most black men. They go for the bottom of the barrel. Shout out to her. She got a doctor, but they go for the bottom of their barrel black men. And then they go, and then they don't try to affluent black men, the doctors, or they don't try the guys that's getting money. They go for the low hanging fruit, man. I'll be showing y'all these videos for a reason, dog. They want you to stay in the matriarchy of the black community, and they want you to stay 10 toes down and stay invested. Meanwhile, they divest from the community. They divest and they just not successful at it. She's an anomaly in this situation, and she's still not happy. She's an anomaly, but they want black men to stay faithful while they run off, and they won't mix kids. And they be talking about black men won't mix. No black man care about no fucking mixed kids. Let me say that first and foremost. We don't say we want to go to a white woman because we want mix. No, we don't care about that, bro. We want the best candidate for our children. But when you interracially mix, this is what you got to deal with. This is why I don't deal with it. I'm good on it, bro. Too many just different cultures, putting raisins in the potato salad. I'm good on that. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon.